Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to crochet this Pokémon Oddish. Here I have two versions made with the same pattern but using different materials. To make it we're going to need a 3mm hook for the body and a 2.5mm hook for the leaves, a yarn needle, a stitch marker, two 6mm safety eyes, scissors, cotton feel, cotton yarn in blue, green, and light green. Lastly and optionally a keychain and pliers to place it. Here are also the stitch references we will use in this tutorial. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe. Your support means a lot to me and helps me to continue growing and creating more content for you. We're going to start with Oddish body. Using a 3mm hook and blue yarn, we make 8 single crochets in a magic ring. That's our first single crochet in the ring. Now we continue with the remaining 7. Once we're done, we pull the yarn to close the ring. For round 2 we're going to do 8 increases. One increase is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. We mark the first stitch of the round so we don't lose track. And now we do the second single crochet in the same stitch. We'll finish this round with 16 stitches. We're going to close this gap by pulling tightly on the magic ring yarn. In round 3, we do 1 single crochet and 1 increase, repeating that 8 times, ending up with 24 stitches. For the next 6 rounds, from round 4 to 9, we'll do 24 single crochets in each round. We're going to pause for a moment to place the safety eyes. They go between rounds 6 and 7. With 5 stitches between them. We secure them well. Now we continue with round 10, which is 1 single crochet and 1 decrease 8 times. In my case, I'm going to use the invisible decrease, which is done by grabbing the front loops of the stitches. At the end of the round, we should have 16 stitches. We pause again to stuff the body. We continue with round 11, which is 8 decreases. If you need to add more stuffing, you can do it with the help of scissors like I did. Now with a yarn needle, we pass the yarn through the front loops of the stitches. Once we're done, we pull the yarn to close. We pass through the center, coming out the side, and pull gently. We'll leave that yarn for later. For the paws, we're going to use the same 3mm hook and the same blue yarn. We start by making 6 single crochets in a magic ring. For the next 4 rounds, from round 2 to 5, we'll do 6 single crochets in each round. Once we're done, it should look like this. To close the tip a bit more, we're going to pull the magic ring yarn tight. We cut the magic ring yarn and we make the second paw. Now we are going to sew them to the body. With the yarn needle we pass through the next stitch. First we place both paws in position, and when we see they are well aligned, we start with the first one. When we're done, we leave the yarn to the side and we continue with the second paw. We pass through the next stitch and sew it to the body. Once we're done, we take the leftover yarn from the other paw, make a triple knot, cut, and with the help of scissors we hide it inside the piece. For the lips we are going to use a 2.5mm hook and start with a light green yarn, making 4 single crochets in a magic ring. For round 2 we do 2 single crochets, 1 increase and 1 single crochet. Before continuing, we push the work outward so it's easier to keep crocheting. In round 3, we start with 1 single crochet and 1 increase, repeating that twice, and finish with 1 single crochet, ending up with 7 stitches. Round 4 is 2 single crochets and 1 increase, repeating that twice, and 1 single crochet, ending the round with 9 stitches. For the next round, we are going to start incorporating the dark green yarn, alternating between light green and dark green stitches. We make the first single crochet of the round, insert a hook, yarn over, and now we pass the dark green yarn through the loops. You secure the color change. That's our first stitch of the round. We make the second single crochet, insert the hook, yarn over with the dark green, and now pass the light green through the loops. We keep alternating colors like this until the end of the round, a single crochet, now 1 increase, three single crochets, another increase, and we finish with 1 single crochet. From here we'll continue only with the dark green. We cut the light green yarn and secure it. Rounds 6 and 7 are 11 single crochets in each round. We pause to cut the leftover yarns. Now we continue with round 8, starting with 5 single crochets. One increase, four single crochets, and one increase. For rounds 9 and 10, we'll do 14 single crochets in each round. We start round 11 with 5 single crochets. One decrease, four single crochets, and one decrease. We should have 11 stitches. In round 12, we do 4 single crochets, one decrease, three single crochets, and one decrease, ending with 9 stitches. In the last round, we start with 3 single crochets, one decrease, two single crochets, and one decrease, ending with 7 stitches. We cut the yarn, and with the yarn needle, we pass through the next stitch. We're going to make the other 4 leaves the same way. For 2 of them, we leave a lone strand, one to sew the leaves together, and the other to sew them to the Oddish body. Now we're going to attach 3 leaves on the sides. sewing through the last rounds 13 and 12, and the other 2 leaves the same way. Once we see they are well attached, we secure the yarn used to sew. We continue with the remaining 2 leaves. Once we're done, we place one on top of the other. Take one of the long strands we left to join them. It's not necessary to go over it too many times. The important part is that the edges of the leaves are attached together. We secure the yarn we used to sew. We separate the second strand we left to attach to the body. Now we're going to grab the middle two yarns. The leaves go centered on round 1 of the body, and the edges should reach round 3 up to here. We pass the two yarns we grabbed to the middle. And now we pass the other two. Through round 2 of the body. This will help them stay better in place. We start sewing. The leaves should cover all of round 1, up to here and here. And the sides should go down to round 3 of the body. In my case, I begin with the edges to help center them properly, and then it will be easier to sew the rest. We start from the back. Then go to one side in round 3. Now we go to the other side, also in round 3. And now we finish sewing the rest. Once we are done, we go back to the yarn we left at the beginning. We secure the loose ends. Cut and hide the knots inside the body. And that's how we finish our Pokémon Oddish. If we want to turn into a keychain, we open the ring with pliers, pass it through a stitch behind one of Oddish leaves, and close it again with pliers. Using the same pattern, you can make this other version with chenille yarn, using a 4.5mm hook for the body and a 4mm hook for the leaves. This one comes out fluffier and about twice the size. If you want, let me know in the comments which version you liked best, cotton yarn or chenille. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Give it a like and leave a comment if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see my upcoming videos.